the wild wolf tame, whose graceful hand has one word saying, weaver with whom none can contend. She learned it all at the sight of Sveinn. Let the western kingdom stand and greet the host with banners grand. Their service and splendor grace the land. Sveinn and Theodora come, howl to the moon in the sky. Like this pair of wolves we have been blessed by, none can the service and art deny of Sveinn and Theodora. Let the western kingdom stand and greet the host with banners grand. Their service and splendor grace the land. Sveinn and Theodora come, Sveinn and Theodora.
Please, let all know in what manner Sveinn Ulfsson has enriched our realm.
Sveinn comes before us this day to be made Pelican. Pelicans are servants of the kingdom, as are all the peers, and eventually all of our members. Often we serve in silence. We make the structure so that our game may be hung upon it and its passion. Sveinn has hauled the trailer, he has packed the trailer. He has been at the event before any of you stepped foot on the ground. He has left long after all of your tents are down, and as is the sun. For these efforts, and for his tireless service, and his continuance, we ask him to join our order, and be recognized as a Pelican among us.
I speak for the Laurels. Sveinn ventures around teaching people his arts, and by that way teaching service. And we in Tarnus are very, very, very thankful for him coming all the way down to school. And
Your Majesties, Sveinn asked me to speak on his behalf. And, he has long served the kingdom as a valued and a very dedicated subject. And all the time that I have known Sveinn, I have known him to always be ready to lend his body, his bow, and his cart when required by the needs of the crown and also its great principalities. He is a man of very few words, but of great action and integrity, with an exceptional respect for the traditions of our kingdoms. He displays great resolve in all that he does, and he is more than worthy and is justly deserving of this elevation and accolade.
Sveinn Ulfsson.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Many people in the kingdom have, over the last 2 years, come to me and commented about how amazing our new encampment at Daymon is. The truth of the matter is that had Sveinn and others like him not volunteered to give us structure, several of us would still be talking about building a cool period Viking encampment over beer someplace, rather than actually building one. It's men like Sveinn that allow the kingdom to take shape. We appreciate it greatly. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Sveinn Ulfsson, mindful of your great and unremitting service to this our realm, and also mindful of the wishes of your peers, it is our intent to admit you to the Order of the Pelican. Will you accept from us this honor? And will you give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself as befits a peer of this realm, as you most surely have until now, and that you will attempt in all your endeavors to be a noble example to our people?
Will you promise further to treat all with courtesy and that upholds the laws and traditions of our kingdom?
Will you now swear fealty to the kingdom of the West? Yes. On which token you wish to swear? Let the sword of state come forward.
To your lead and before your peers, repeat after me. Here do I swear by law Here do I swear by mouth and by hand. Fealty and service to the crown of the kingdom of the West. To speak and to be silent. To come and to go. To strike and to spare. To do and to let be. In such matters as concern the kingdom, on my honor, and the lawful command of the crown. In need or in plenty, in peace or in war, in living or in dying, from this hour henceforth, until the king depart from his throne, or death take me, or the world end. So say I, Sveinn Ulfsson.
This do we hear, and we shall remember it always. And we, for our part, swear fealty to you, Sveinn Ulfsson, to support, protect, and defend you and your household with all of our power, until we should depart from our throne, or death take us, or the world end. So say we, Rolf, King of the West.
So also say we, Aurora, Queen of the West.
Is there a token?
Yes, Your Majesty, there is.
Is there a history?
This token does indeed have a history. May I recite it? This token was first born by myself, given to me by a king of the West. In Anno Societatis 24, I passed it on to Master Lorenzo de Argentea. In AS 30, it was passed to Master Duncan Vitrarius. In AS 33, it was passed to Duke Andrew of Riga. In AS 34, it was passed to Mistress Narina O'Shaughnessy. In AS 36, it was passed to Master Ian the Fariner. And now, in AS 46, we ask that it be passed to Sveinn Ulfsson, for he is, as all of those others were, a worker in the background with a strict and fine sense of what the West Kingdom is and can be.
Received from our hands. Token of the Order of Pelican.
Your Majesties, I have another token for Master Sveinn. And if I may.
Please.
Your Majesties, Darkwood has a long and proud history of peerage, but until very recently we had no internal laurel or Pel medallions. Master Sveinn will be the first to wear the Darkwood Pelican medallion. However, we all got our Pelican cooties on it ahead of time. It was made by Master Croffin, and people will now understand why I'm not a herald, because I can mangle my own name. It was made by Master Croffin. It has since then been worn or touched or breathed on or otherwise infected by Master Croffin, Baron Eric, Baroness Liesel, Master Christoph, Duchess Emma, Master Francisco, Mistress Ghislaine, Mistress Nara, Mistress Isela, Baron Elf, Baron Wilhelm, myself, Master Dietrich, Duchess Catherine Lorraine, Master Eric Bjornsson, and Baroness Catherine Blackheart.
Then we now proclaim you, Sveinn Ulfsson, Master of the Pelican. Let Sveinn be robed as befits his new estate. Rise, Master Sveinn, and greet your people.
For Master Sveinn Ulfsson, newest member of the Order of the Pelican. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Let the proclamation be read.
Be it known that their Majesties Rolf and Aurora, King and Queen of the West, do on this day elevate their subject, Sveinn Ulfsson, to the peerage of this kingdom, and do admit Sveinn Ulfsson to the right noble order of the Pelican. They do grant unto Sveinn Ulfsson by letters painted in these arms, Argent, a wolf rampant, and a chief azure, to bear and to hold without let or hindrance throughout their realm, thus by our word in hand this 7th day of January, in the 46th year of the King of the West, Rolf, Rex Occidentalis, Aurora, Regina. The Order of the Pelican has their Majesty's permission to depart. The rest of you do not have their Majesty's permission to depart.